Welcome to another episode, Focus on Finance. My name is Shirley Luu. I'm your host for the day. You know, a lot of folks, I've been doing a lot of financial education around, and one of the biggest things is that recently someone brought to my attention was Social Security, okay? And, you know, there's two sides to Social Security when you kind of talk to people, right? One is saying to me, well, surely Social Security is going to run out. It's coming. Then the other side said, oh, don't worry about that because that's all fake stuff. It's not real. Social Security is going to always be around, no matter what you hear about that, right? So you've got the two spectrum of Social Security that we talk about whether or not, and then the third component, we have people say, oh, no, I think Social Security could be around, but I think it could be reduced. How do they reduce it? Maybe they could reduce in the amount that you're getting, or what they could do is they could increase the age where you start to collect Social Security, right? The bottom line is, ladies and gentlemen out there, none of us know what the future holds. And the most important things is I want to talk to you a little bit about how do we safeguard from all those kind of things, unexpected things, where you don't have to depend on Social Security, that you don't have to worry about whether it goes up and down, how much you're going to get. If you get it, great. Consider that as extra stuff in your pocket, right? But I want to talk about more protection. Now, but before I move on, I want to talk a little bit about Social Security, if that's okay. I get folks out there that said, okay, so here's the deal. I don't like working and I really don't want to work anymore and I want to retire a little bit early. Social Security has features, of course. I always highly recommend you go talk to the Social Security Department, and find out where you are, what age, and if I retire this, how much do I get and all that, okay? Have that conversation with them about your Social Security. But I'll give you a kind of high level, very, very high level overview, Social Security. So in one scenario, someone tells me, well, I want to retire early, Shirley. Should I retire early? I was told that if I retire early, my Social Security benefit will be reduced. That is correct. Okay, so it depends on what age you are. If you're not going to the full retirement age of Social Security, there will be a reduction in the amount of Social Security. Follow me? So the first scenario is that you go early, you take Social Security, and you decided after you retire, and that you said, oh my goodness, I just realized I don't have enough money coming in. And then you turn around, you decided, well, you know what, I'm going to go work part-time job somewhere, 14, 15 hours a week, or do something else, so I can have extra money coming in. How will my Social Security be impacted? Well, it will be impacted, ladies and gentlemen. If you took an early Social Security, what they'll do is they'll look at, depends how much money you're bringing in, so there's a percentage level that they'll show you for every $2 you bring in, maybe $1 was reduced. Again, there's a whole table chart and all that. I can't show it to you right now, but it's definitely that you can go on the Social Security website and find out if I'm at this age, how much income do I make and how much Social Security do I get reduced? Because that happens a lot. So the connotation, people said, oh my goodness, so if I retire, I go to work and I make a certain dollar amount, that could impact my Social Security benefit checks when I get it. Correct. Okay, so that's one scenario. The other scenario is I go to a full retirement under Social Security. And I decided I can't stand staying at home. I need something to do or whatever. Or maybe you decided, my time's calling me to be an entrepreneur. Maybe I want to open a restaurant. Maybe I want to do something else. Maybe I want to do real estate. Maybe I do whatever it is. Did you know at full retirement, the income, whatever it is that you make comes in, that does not reduce your Social Security? Did you know that? So that's why a lot of people go to full Social Security age so that they can make as much as they want, and that does not affect your benefits in Social Security. Now, I'm going to throw some wrinkle in here, right? So back to the first scenario. So the first one, this person took early Social Security. And they're like, I hate my job, I don't want to go to work, I just want to retire on the beach somewhere. Does it make sense to take early or not? Here's what I recommend you do. You take a look at, okay, if I'm 62 and I get Social Security versus waiting for retirement, what is that difference in pay? Let's say the difference in pay at that point is $500 a month. The government said, okay, if you're not giving early Social Security, I'm going to reduce your benefit payout by $500 a month times 12 months, right? That 5 times 12 is 12, that's pretty good amount of money, right? 12 times 5, let me see, 10, 0, 1, 5, about $6,000. So basically you're looking at $6,000 in getting less a year if you wait for full retirement. Now some of you guys sitting out there say, Shirley, $500 a month times 12, that's a lot of money. That's a couple thousand a year, okay? But here's the silver lining side of it. Okay, so 62 versus 67, that's 5 years. But if I took early Social Security, and let's say I'm getting $2,500 a year for 12 months, even though I'm getting decrease in the amount, but I'm getting money earlier, for 5 years ahead. So you take the whole yearly amount that you're starting collecting at 62 times the next 5 years. That could be a lot of money, right? That could be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars that you're getting ahead while you're still living, guys, while you're still healthy, while you still could travel, do all the things that you need. And if you're getting $100,000 earlier, and okay, so you lose out $6,000 a year at a full retirement. If you take that $6,000 a year, divide into the $100,000 that you're getting early, how many years does that take before you just break even to get Social Security? Does it make sense? Oh, I have a lot of clients that are taking early Social Security because of that. Because they're saying that, hey, look, I can live the quality of lifestyle and I can have fun, very earlier for the first 5 years. It will take minimum at least another 5, 6, or 10 years before I break even of the amount I would have saved. Every case is different to every individual. So don't always think that taking early Social Security is a bad thing. It may not be. It may make a lot of sense to a lot of folks where they want the quality. They may say, Shirley, I'm not in the best of health. I want to be able to travel, do the kind of things I need. I think it's a smart move. Absolutely. Now, when you do go to work collecting Social Security, whether you take it early or you take it later, what's not going to go away is your taxes, ladies and gentlemen. Let me repeat. Taxes is what's going to impact you on both sides, regardless of what it is, okay? When you get in Social Security, in a lot of cases, you get what's called provisional income. Provisional income is a rule that they come out every year. It would say, okay, this year, 2024, you can have a provisional income, it depends if you're single, married, and all that, up to a certain dollar amount before your Social Security benefit gets hit on the taxes and things like that. So that's where that comes in, provisional income. And I'm not sure you guys ever heard of it or ever talked about this, but I highly recommend you talk to someone or at least go do some research on that. And that's what I love about my firm, is being able to sit there and kind of take a look at big picture overall. What is it that you're trying to accomplish, and help you get some guideline. And a lot of time, what my main thing is Social Security enough to have your retirement? If that's not enough, let me tell you something. If you live in the DC area, getting $2,000-3,000 a month, that's not enough, guys. That is barely paying your daggone mortgages, and you're short behind your car payment, you're short behind your bill and your cell phone. That ain't enough. If you plan to stay in this area, you need some other stream of income, or it doesn't matter where you move to. Your retirement should be a comfortable place where you went to work, that you had that much income coming in to match it or even beat it. So you need other income, other strategy to sit there and take a look at, okay, here's where I am, how can I do better, right? When it comes to my retirement. And that's what I love about what, Shirley Luu and Associates and my team does, is that we help folks. We give you guys free consultation, guys. There are no charge for my services at all for you to talk to us. It's a matter of you understanding where are you in the phases of your life, and it's about helping and reaching out to the community. One of the things, like I always tell folks, in life, there are certain things guarantee and certain things non-guarantee. When it comes to your financial planning and stuff like that, I think part of it, you better need to have something that's guaranteed, because that is such important roles that you have to take care of your family. It is you. It's a number one person that you need to take care of before anything else. Every one of you worry about paying bills, pay this, pay that, pay everybody else, except you don't pay yourself first. When you're the most important asset to yourself, to your family, and you take care of the whole world out there and you don't take care of yourself. Health and wealth to me are such an important piece of advice, that when it comes to money matters, and I don't talk a lot about health piece, but I think that's also important. Other rules that as part of your financial planning, what's good with money if you don't have your health, and what good is having great health and you have no money, because they both play hand in hand in such a critical roles. One of the things that in my line of work is that I try to encourage people to sit down with husband and wife, take a few minutes and say, honey, we need to talk about this. Look, this is Shirley Luu signing off. When it comes to your money, there are 3 rules I want you to remember. Rule number 1, make money. Rule number 2, don't lose money. And rule number 3, more important, remember rule number 1 and 2. Until next time, Shirley Luu, you can reach me at 703-608-1203. Take care.